Good morning, guys. How are we doing? Today is the 25th of May, 2022. And I'm awake. Blink, blink. I've had loads of positive feedback from the live yesterday, and I'd just like to thank everyone for that. That was really sweet of you. I really do appreciate it. I'm just me at the end of the day, and if my life experiences and my skills and knowledge can help others, then that's what it's there for, you know, because every single one of us is a book and we learn from each other. And if we close our book, if we lock it up and hide it away, then it's no good to anybody. So, you know, I want my life to mean more than that, you know. So that's what I do. And it was really cool. I've been asked by Tony over at Kettle Kitchen now to be on his live on Friday at 9 p.m. PST, his time, which is 5 a.m. Saturday morning, my time. So I will be over there. So go give him a subscribe and say hi and all of that kind of stuff. So I'm very excited about that. It's going to be a lot of fun indeed. So yeah, it'll be great. So yesterday the gas was uncapped, and we found out from the gas guy that the council used to put in gas appliances, but they no longer do, which means that we had to get a gas fitter. Now the gas fitter should be here at about 8 o'clock this morning. Luckily we found one from around the corner, which was great. And however, it is going to cost £139. £139. £139 of money we didn't know. Now, I will be doing a video on this as part of my moving video very soon. I just think the council has its own gas fitters. It has its own gas workers. It sends people around to do the gas checks every year. We had a gas fitter here yesterday who legally is permitted to attach our oven pipe to the wall pipe, which is basically what it is. Yes, he would have needed a bayonet fitting because they have to change that, and that's fine, and that's not a problem. But he would have been able to do that while he was here, and apparently not. Now, I personally think that these are the kinds of things that need to be told to people when they're moving. If you haven't moved before and had to put in things like gas appliances, etc., we had to send pictures of the front of the stove and the connectors to the wall, the connectors to the stove, to get a quote. Thankfully, they were really, really lovely and said, you know, he can be there at about 8:30 tomorrow morning. And it's £139 all up, and that's the cost of the thing, the cost of the part, and VAT all in one. Okay, that's a massive hit for people that don't have those kinds of resources off the top, you know. And if they're going for social loans because they're on disability or any kind of other payment other than universal credit, then that's a lot of money. It still takes 4 to 5 weeks to get that, up to 2 months to get social loan. So they could be without their cooker for around 2 months, which is really harsh actually, you know. And if councils are moving people from one place to another and they have the people in their organisation that does the repairs for them in their own houses and is able to do all the gas work and are qualified gas fitters, then they should be able to, in the case of moving, be able to put the gas back on, put the appliances in. That's should be a given, to be honest. And if people have to pay 50 quid, 60 quid, whatever, then it should be a given. You know, these guys work on a salary basis for the council. They're not working as individuals in the private sector. They are working for the council for a salary. And so therefore, really, you should only be charged for the part rather than all the labour costs. I'm not begrudging labour costs. If you work for yourself, you work in the private sector, absolutely you should be charging for your time. That's fine. But if you're working as a salaried gas fitter, then, or you have salaried gas fitters that work for you, then you know, the part should be charged for. I'm just saying at the end of the day that we weren't warned. We weren't warned. That was not a warning. The other thing is as well, we went with Enterprise Van Hire and that was fine. That was not a problem. As I think I told you guys, I was talking to America. I was talking to America to book our van and it was like, what? Now, the lady on the other end, both ladies on the other end were absolutely stunning, as I have already told you. The point of this was that I did ask, is that all the costs all up? And that was 168, or yeah, it was 169 pounds all up, apparently. What they didn't tell us was it was another £200 deposit. So when Tanny went to go and pick up the van, we were hit with a £200 deposit. Now that was our living money for the next 2 weeks, because we had to be paying double rent while the move is going on. Now the move won't be completely completed until Monday of next week, because over the weekend we will be cleaning, getting the last of the bits out, because, you know, so being hit with an extra £200 deposit, it's a huge hit from people, and, you know, it's really not okay to not let them know that on the point of hiring the van. They need to know, and especially if they ask. If you ask, legally, you are required to let us know. Legally, you have to let us know. So, that was done. Also, so yeah, so it's fine, and we got our money back and all of that kind of stuff. But could have taken up to 10 days to get the money back. As it was, the money came back, yes, day before yesterday. What was the day before yesterday? Day before yesterday was Monday? Was it Monday? I think it was back on Monday. So that was really, really quick to get it back. Yeah. Which was cool. That's not a problem at all. Anywho, I'm not having to go about anything, and I'm not being negative. What I am saying is I'm trying to draw attention to the hidden costs of moving. Okay, so those two are major hidden costs of moving. Yeah, and I think instead of doing the pantry on a budgeting live when I come back to doing lives, I will be doing one on the hidden costs of moving and the cost of moving. So whether in private sector rentals or to council government housing kind of thing, and we can add it all up, because yay. Yay. But it's cool. Anyway, I'm gonna go have my brew and get started for the day before the gas man gets here. And we'll just see how we go, eh? We'll see you guys again later on. Have a really, really awesome rest of your day. I love you guys heaps. Blessings.